Let's get this shit fucking ready. Okay. That claw. Yep, we worship the claw in this house. 1 second, putting some shit up on the twit. Why Miss Johnson titty on the flow? I'll get to the yap in just 1 second. Claw's our master. Yes, it is. I would chug a White Claw for this, but unfortunately we don't have any, and I'm not quite legal. Claw chooses who will go and who will stay. Yep. I swear I'm more awake than I am right now. Or I swear I'm more awake than I sound right now. White Claw is kind of mid. Again, I've never had White Claw. So, I don't know, I just thought that was funny. It's okay, I guess. Anyway, I'll get to yap in just 1 quick second. I prefer Palm Bay. Yeah, gonna be real with you, I have not had any of those alcoholic. Ah, yes, we're supposed to be talking about Toy Story, but we're out here talking about alcohol. That. Anyway. Also, hey, look, a rare Wonder After Dark moment where we talk about an old. It's a fruit flavored vodka. Ah. That's what White Claw is, too. Ah. Anyway. No idea if Spider or Cosmic are going to be here or not, but if not, no worries. Anyway. For now, though, welcome to. Anyway, before you start, okay. Thank you for at least waiting till before I start, or saying it before. I'm going to get it off my chest. Go right ahead. You are the audience, after all. His self-typing simulator. So since 2006, I think Disney has used that CGI castle thing. You would be correct. 2006. That would have that logo debuted with Pirates of the Caribbean: Dead Man's Chest. Didn't need to know that, but now you do. So in case you forget, it was Pirates 2 in 2006 that debuted with. Anyway, when they added it to Toy Story, it creates an awkward transition to the film. Yep. That's what they did when they brought Toy Story to Blu ray in 2010. And since then, they've always stuck to that version. I don't understand. Well, actually, I say since they brought it Blu ray. Actually, that change was first implemented with the 2009 theatrical. Yep. Originally opened with the Disney logo and theme, and then cuts to the clouds in Andy's room. Yep. But then when they did a 3D theatrical reissue, they updated it to have the modern, well, modern at the time, Disney castle, and then the Pixar logo, and just shitty, like, The problem with it is not the edit itself, in my opinion. It's the fact it hangs for way too long. Yeah, the newer version. Yeah, the theme awkwardly. Not even the whole theme, just like the last like note. And then on top, again, it's not the actual transition itself for me, it's how it's cut together. It just feels, yeah, it is the edit because you can still hear the last note. Yeah. It's the way it's cut together that just feels kind of sloppy. Yeah, the awkward transition. That and I feel like if the Pixar logo just ended and then it fade, it probably would have worked a little bit better, but it like awkwardly hangs on the last frame of the Pixar logo for a good 3 seconds. Luckily for me, I have the Toy Story 10th Anniversary Edition and the VHS. You'll find out which copy I have soon enough, because welcome to Wonder After Dark, the only show where we yap before we yap. Now, even though Toy Story requires no introduction, I'll still introduce it. Toy Story is a 1995 American animated comedy film produced by Pixar Animation Studios for Walt Disney Pictures. A pre 2009 copy is the best, or a pre 2009 copy of Toy Story is the best version. Yes, indeed. Anyway, produced by Pixar Animation Studios for Walt Disney Pictures. And that's overall the only time I'll ever complain about movie logos, yeah. Except maybe Star Wars. I don't know. The Star Wars logos also bother me. Just something about the 1997 Fox logo with the echoey loud 77 fan. I did. No, you didn't. I'm just saying. That just seems like something that would probably bother you. Because you're really Star Wars. I don't know. Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. I don't know. No, it doesn't. Me, it does. More so in the case of A New Hope than the. It's just Toy Story 1, yeah. In the case of the Star Wars logos, it's more so New Hope than the others that bother me. The other ones are just fine, but. Well, no, it's not a skill. Let's shut the fuck up. Anyway. The first installment in the Toy Story franchise, it was the first entirely computer animated feature film. Although it was not the first computer animated thing at all, well, that would go to a number of things, but the first big example was VeggieTales Where's God When I'm Scared, which predated Toy Story by 2 years. They had to make their own animation program. Correct. Anyway, as well as the first feature film from Pixar. Although, again, Pixar had produced other short films prior to Toy Story. But this was their first, like, feature length theatrical film. Silicon Graphics, yep, correct. Anyway, the film was directed by John Lasseter, aka John Leftovers, in his aka John Misconduct, in his feature directorial debut. Was written by Joss Whedon. Yes, that Joss Whedon, gas station mouse. Yep. Also, yes, it was written by that John Pedo. Well, no, he wasn't a pet, or he wasn't a pedo. He was just a perv. He didn't go after. I'm not going to say it because I don't want YouTube to flag me, but he only went after people of age. I hope. Anyway. John Leftovers. Anyway. It was written by Joss Whedon. Yes, that Joss Whedon. Andrew Stanton, Joel Cohen, and Alex Sokolow. I hope. Classic. Oh yeah, classic me line indeed. Anyway. Who is Joss Whedon? You may know Joss Whedon best from such films as Avengers, Avengers Age of Ultron, the version of Justice League that made it to theaters. That's pretty much it. He made Toy Story. Well, he wrote it alongside Andrew Stanton, Joel Cohen, and Alex Sokolow. Yeah, Sokolow. So he wasn't like the sole writer, but he's the first one credited. Justice League is a bad film no matter how you watch. Correct. Correct. Doesn't matter which version of Justice League you watch. Joss or Zack's, they're both bad. Hey, Michelangelo, don't forget we're painting the kitchen. Doesn't matter, Uncle Ben. They both suck dick. Anyway. Based on a story by Lasseter, Stanton, Pete Docter, and Joe Ranft. Produced by Bonnie... Don't start with that. Don't fuck with me. Anyway. Produced by Bonnie Arnold and Ralph Guggenheim. The film features the big voice cast of Tom Hanks, Tim Allen, Annie Potts, John Ratzenberger, Don Rickles, Wallace Shawn, and Jim Varney. Peter kicks Uncle Ben in the face. That classic YTP. Hey, Michelangelo, don't forget we're painting the kids. My God. Anyway. As previously stated, the film was produced by Pixar Animation Studios, distributed by Buena Vista Pictures Distribution under the Walt Disney Pictures banner. I'm going to put some dirt in your eye. Hot. The film, so hot. I'm so eepy. Anyway, I didn't even wake up that much earlier than usual, but I'm still eepy. Anyway, the film premiered at the El Capitan Theater on November 19th, 1995, and released everywhere November 22nd, 1995. Wow. And for once I didn't fuck up the year trying to tell us how Minecraft mobs have sex. And then they make a baby. That was stupid even for me. Mind you, this whole fucking show is stupid, but even for my standards, that was fucking stupid. Anyway. Back to A Fable About Plastic. The film had a budget of just $30 million and made $394.4 million. Can you say big success? I sure fucking can. Big, hot potato sex. Fun fact, Bob, whom I mentioned earlier, took his sons to see Toy Story in '95. That's nice. You're probably expecting some further comment about that. No, just, that's nice. That's a nice little bit of lore. It came out a year before I was born. Yep. It came out an entire 10 years before I was born. Sometimes I wonder if I'd be more or less of a mess if I was born 10 years prior. Skill issue. Anyway. Anyway. For both of us, yep. Anyway. But yeah, had a budget of $30 million and made $394.4 million. I don't even need to say if that... Wait, what did you say? Fuck. Anyway. But yeah, $394 million on a $30 million. That's a huge success. Fuck indeed. Anyway. At Wonder After Dark, we'll fuck anything that moves. Anyway. Huge boner success. Correct. Anyway. Jesse likes some... Shut. Anyway. Although, hey, at least you're not turning that into a really sketch joke. Because that's exactly what Spider would do if he were here right now. He would twist the joke on its head. She likes Grandma, yep. Anyway, taking place in a world where toys come to life when humans are not present, the plot of Toy Story focuses naked grandma, that's hot, focuses on the relationship between an old-fashioned pull-string cowboy doll named Woody and a modern space cadet action figure, Buzz Lightyear, as Woody develops jealousy towards Buzz when he becomes their owner Andy's favorite toy. Granny from Looney Tunes Rule 34. That is the simultaneously the best and worst combination of words I have ever read a day in my life. No, I am not kidding. That is simultaneously the the best and worst combination at the same time. 50-50. Sean Connery Rule 34. Now that just is the worst. Oh God Almighty. Anyway, following the success of Tin Toy, a short film that was released in 1988, Pixar was approached by Disney. You did not just say that. I just said it was the worst. I did not say. No, I mean the worst is in Rule 34 of Sean Connery. Because, like, Anyway, Sean Connery was the GOAT. Yeah. My head hurts. Anyway, I'd go deep in Sean Connery. Wonder After Dark, the only show where all the fuckers on the show say too much. Except for Cosmic. He's only appeared on one episode so far. Stay tuned. If he comes by again, he could always say something crazier than us. Anyway. But following the success of Tin Toy, which released in 1988, Pixar was approached by Disney to produce Sean Connery was voted sexiest man alive at like 69 years old. 69, dudes! Pixar was approached by Disney to produce a computer animated feature film that was told from a small toy's perspective. Lasseter, Stanton, and Doctor wrote early story treatments which were rejected by Disney, who wanted the film's tone to be edgier. Don't lie, you take it from Sean Connery at any age after 20. Bitch, what won't I take? I mean, you can probably figure out what I won't take, but what won't I take? Anyway. Disney wanted the tone of Toy Story to be edgier, but after several disastrous story reels, production was halted and the script was rewritten to better reflect the tone and theme that Pixar desired. Toys deeply want children to play with them, and this desire drives their hopes, fears, and actions. Woody was a dick in the story. Yep. And if you think I'm bad, just remember I could always be a Woody. Just be glad I'm not a Woody. Like a major dick. Yeah. Like I said, you may think I was bad a few months ago. I could always be a Woody. Even I'm not that bad. That's not me trying to downplay anything. Like, just genuinely. Even I'm not as... Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Just be glad you're not a terrestrial Woody. Yeah. I may have been bad. Hell, I may still have my moments. But just be glad I am not terrestrial Woody. Because that is the worst person that could ever live. That's not even jumper cables. That's just straight up crucifix. Anyway. Then the studio... Yep, you're always bad. Bitch. Anyway. The studio... Wonder After Dark, the only show where we hate each other equally. The studio, then consisting of a relatively small number of employees, produced Toy Story under minor financial constraints. Who's bad, you're bad. Who's bad, you're bad. Dude, anyway. Toy Story premiered at the El Capitan Theater in Los Angeles on November 19th, 1995, and was released in theaters in North America on November 22nd of that year. Because I'm bad, I'm really, really bad. Michael Jackson, anyway. It was the highest grossing film during its opening weekend, eventually grossing over 373 million worldwide, becoming the second highest grossing film of 1995. EDP and the Quest for Cupcakes, yep. P. Just P, anyway. The film, of course, received critical acclaim, with praise directed towards the technical innovation of the anime. How bad is Sid really? Very. Anyway. Although, really, I feel like that bad is generated by the fact that his mom, I guess, is out of the picture pretty often. I mean, yeah, all he really does is pick on his sister. Yeah, honestly, though, I feel like most of that bad and most of that creativity comes from the fact that his dad is seemingly a raging alcoholic and his mom just doesn't seem to be in the picture all that often. I mean, she's in the picture, but barely. That and their dog looks like he had got hit in the face with a frying pan. Then again, all of the characters in Toy Story 1 that are not toys look like they got hit in the face with a... Sid, your Pop-Tarts are ready. Yep. I want to carve that phrase into somebody's forehead. Anyway, there's your psychotic thought of the night. Anyway, the film received, of course, critical acclaim, with praise directed towards the technical innovation of the animation, script, Randy Newman's score, appeal to all age groups, and the voice performances, particularly that of Tom Hanks and Tim Allen. What happened to the hole burnt in Woody's head? I can actually answer that question by asking another. What happened to the dent that Mater got in Cars 2? Because notice by the time Cars 3 takes place that dent is no longer there. Despite the fact Mater explicitly says in Cars 2 that he never gets his dents fixed. Why would that be the case if he never gets his dents fixed? That's because Cars 2 didn't happen. While I'm not insinuating that Toy Story 1 didn't happen, no, that would be stupid, but there's fireworks outside. And now there's a motorcycle. Anyway, Pixar content, yeah, Cars 3 ignores every single thing from Cars 2. Pretty much. But let's get back to the other Pixar franchise. On Rotten Tomatoes, so you literally can say it didn't happen. Yep. I'm tired. Oh, hi, Spider. Oh. Oh, hi, Mark. Now you're awake. Yep. Okay, well, I guess Spider's here. Oh, hi, Jane. You did it wrong. Well, I haven't seen The Room, so... Yeah, I still have not... I still haven't seen The Room. You're supposed to chuck it. I would do that, but I don't feel like breaking something. Anyway, but yeah, welcome to the show, Spider. Didn't expect you to be here, but glad you could make it. To recap, we're talking about Toy Story. On Rotten Tomatoes, it has a 100% approval rating and is frequently lauded as one of the best animated films ever made. And due to its status as the first, does Nestle exist as a company in the U.S.? Yes, it does. That's the easiest question to answer. Nestle does exist in the U.S. Due to its status as the first computer animated feature film, one of the most important films in the medium's history and film at large. I'm so motherfucking airheaded right now. Toy Story is a sacred cow. Pretty much. Anyway, in 2005, 10 years later, it was selected for preservation in the United States National Film Registry by the Library of Congress. The first three movies are correct, as being culturally, historically, or aesthetically significant. One of 9 films designated in its first year of eligibility. The success of Toy Story, of course, launched a franchise, spawning Toy Story 2, 3, 4, soon to be 5, Lightyear, Toy Story of Terror, Toy Story That Time Forgot, 3 shorts that aired on Disney Channel. Whoa, boy, yeah. If you expect me to review all of that back to back, you're fucking psychotic. Maybe the real Toy Story was the friends we made along the way. Oh, anyway. Anyway, who wants to hear me yap even more? Just scrolling down here. Okay. You got a friend in me. Friend inside. What if Toy Story was called Freaky Story, and instead of a friend in me, it was a friend inside me? I'm not funny. What if Toy Story was called I'm gonna shut up anyway. Oh, yeah. Okay, I'll shut up. Anyway, moving on. On October 2nd, excuse me, on October 2nd, 2009, I got a buzz in my voice. On October 2nd, 2009, Toy Story was re-released in Disney. I got a buzz in my Woody. Anyway, on October 2nd, 2009, Toy Story was re-released in theaters in Disney Digital 3D in a double feature with Toy Story 2 for a special 2-week limited run. In addition, of course, Toy Story 3 would also later be released in the 3D format. John Lasseter commented on the 3D re-release. The Toy Story films and Toy Story in 3D and Toy Story 2 in 3D feels weird. I haven't seen them in 3D, so I can't comment. Can't comment. It wasn't meant for 3D. Well, yeah, but I still cannot comment on the matter because I haven't seen them in 3D. And I love this little bit of hair that's just sticking up. Anyway. And it just stuck down. Anyway. The Toy Story film. Alright. Lasseter commented on the 3D re-release. The Toy Story films and characters will always hold a very special place in our hearts, and we're so excited to be bringing this landmark film back for audiences to enjoy in a whole new way thanks to the latest in 3D technology. With Toy Story 3 shaping up to be another great adventure for Buzz, Woody, and the gang from Andy's room, we thought it would be great to let audiences experience the first 2 films all over again in a brand new way. What does it say? If a film wasn't made for that, it just feels weird even if it's cool. Completely fair. Also, I think Spider left, which if he did, that's perfectly okay. If he's still there though, that's perfectly okay. I'm fine either way. I'm fine either way, with him here or without. Well, how about next time? Yeah. Anyway. Alright. How about next time get yourself a board that can handle the neutron style? Later, anyway. Copper. Stop licking your dick. Dicks are for sucking, not for licking. Let Copper do what he wants. Okay. If he wants to blow up Malaysia, why are you resisting police officers? Why are you police officers? I blew up Malaysia. Anyway. As a part of Disney's 100th anniversary in 2023, the film was brought back to theaters again as a special limited run, of course, to coincide with the 100th anniversary of the Walt Disney Company. Now, you might think I'm done reading. That's just the theatrical history. Oh, fuck. Okay. Toy Story was released on VHS and Laser Virtual Insanity. Anyway. Toy Story was then released on VHS and Laserdisc by Buena Vista Home Video under the Walt Disney Home Video label in the US and Canada on October 29th, 1996, with no bonus material. Within the first few weeks of this release, the VHS rentals and sales totaled 5.1 million. Do Virtual Insanity from the tacky angle and lift. Okay. I can't really slide, but you get the gist of it. I would get a pair of Heelys because then I could do the slide, but I don't want to bust my ass this year. I already busted my ass this year, thank you very much. Anyway. VHS rentals and sales totaled 5.1 million, ranking Toy Story as the #1 video at the time, beating out Twister. You know, Twister. Anyway. Over 21.5. I haven't even seen Heelys since 2009. Last time I've seen Heelys was the Eric Andre show. Stay tuned for when we eventually cover that. Anyway. Over 21.5 million VHS copies were sold during the first year. Later, a deluxe edition widescreen Laserdisc 4-disc box set was released on December 18th, 1996. This THX certified Tommy Wiseau was in an episode, I heard. Yeah, it most likely not the real Tommy Wiseau, because if you're not clued in on the Eric Andre show, early on they brought in a lot of fake guests. Some of them are fairly convincing to the real people. Oh wait, I meant Tim and Eric. Never mind. Never mind. I said the Eric Andre show, not Tim and Eric. In that case, I haven't seen Tim and Eric outside of clips. So I guess stay tuned for when we also cover Tim and Eric. I'm stupid. We're both stupid. Really stay tuned for when we cover a good chunk of Adult Swim shows. There's quite a few Adult Swim shows I would like to cover. Anyway. No, Samurai Jack does not count. Yes, its final season aired on Adult Swim, but 4 out of 5 aired on Cartoon Network in the US. It is not an Adult Swim show, no matter how much they try to gaslight us. Back to Toy Story. Join us next time when we go to a land down under. Could you please elaborate? Could you please damn elaborate? If you expect me to talk about the song Down Under for an hour, no. Also, hey, that's funny because Cosmic is actually Australian. Otherwise, I request elaboration there. What do you mean next time we go to a land down under? We follow a white man as a... Okay, we follow... Fuck, okay. We follow a white man and a fat black man as they want to get 50,000 bucks. Oh, Samurai... or Kangaroo Jack. Yep, also a kangaroo is in it, but that ain't important. Okay, let me go ahead and see where I can find Kangaroo Jack, first of all. Okay, this is going to be tricky. Best movie ever, yep. I tell you, the movies I review on this show always depend on where they're available. Anyway, back on topic, however, back on Tic Tacs. Flashback to last night when I couldn't say Kit Kat to save my fucking life. Anyway. But yeah, a 4-disc Laserdisc was released in December 1996. Where is Kangaroo Jack available? YouTube from $3.99, Google Play $3.99, Apple TV $3.99, Fandango at Home aka Vudu $3.99, and Prime Video $3.99. I mean, at least it's just $3.99, but also... Anyway, I'll save that for another time. Let's get back to Toy Story, because we're not even to the review and we're 36 minutes in. You got PayPal? No. Anyway. But yeah, a 4-disc widescreen Laserdisc, December 1996. This THX certified Laserdisc release features bonus material, include I will pay you to watch Kangaroo Jack. That is the most threatening sentence ever. Anyway. Features bonus material, including the history and development of the characters, storyboards and story reels, abandoned concepts and characters, audio commentary, outtakes, deleted animation, and trailers. If you want to make a PayPal, oh god. I done opened up that motherfucking floodgates. Anyway. On January 11th, 2000, the film was re-released on VHS, but this time as the first video to be a part of the Walt Disney Gold Classic Collection, with the bonus short film Tin Toy. Although this makes absolutely zero sense to me, because the other films in the Gold Classic Collection were the true Disney classics. I know a website where you can watch movies, no pop-ups. Please link it to me after the show. After the show, specifically. Anyway, Toy Story was then released for the first time on DVD on October 17th, 2000, in a 2-pack with Toy Story 2. The same day, a 3-disc Ultimate Toy Box set was released. And there's actually something quite funny about that release, but we'll save that for when we cover the Jack Black film High Fidelity. The swearing Toy Story 2. Yep. But we'll find out more about that when we review High Fidelity. Anyway. Which I find it rather impressive. We have not reviewed a single... I think that's an urban legend, personally. That's your opinion. Really, I don't think it's fake, per se, but we also need one of these copies to surface. Anyway. Also, I find it quite impressive that we have not talked about a single Jack Black movie on this entire show over the course of 100 episodes. I'm very impressed. Anyway. Loudest liquor in the world. Anyway. Alright. The original... Alright. The Gold Classic... Alright. On... What does it say? How are you supposed to know if you buy one if there's a number copies of that set, and considering there's a 50-50 chance it isn't, because it was recalled, it was a total recall. Haha, Arnold. Anyway. Copper. What you doing? Anyway. Alright. The DVD 2-pack, the Ultimate Toy Box set, and the Gold Classic Collection VHS and DVD were all put in the Disney Vault on May 1st, 2003. The Disney Vault. Anyway. On September 6th, 2000... I'm not saying it's fake, but it really feels like it. I get where you're coming from. On September 6th, 2005, a 2-disc 10th anniversary edition was released on DVD, featuring much of the bonus material from the Ultimate Toy Box, including a retrospective special with John Lasseter and a brand new DTS sound mix, as well as a bunch of other Halloween rated G. How would that be? It starts, and actually, if you want to know what G-rated Halloween would be, it would just be the opening credits and then the end credits, interspersed with kids walking on the sidewalk innocently. Anyway. But yeah, the 10th anniversary edition featured much of the content from the Ultimate Toy Box. It could open with Lori and Tommy, I suppose. Well, yeah. Anyway. But we'll save that discussion for when just them being wholesome, yeah. Although we'll save that for when we cover Halloween 3, Season of the Witch, which is sooner than you think. Soon. Anyway. And then this DVD, the 10th anniversary edition, went back into the Disney Vault on January 31st, 2009, along with Toy Story 2. I need to watch the film still. Same here. Anyway, Halloween 3 was once hated. Yep. Anyway, the 10th anniversary release was the last version of Toy Story to be released before being taken out of the Disney Vault lineup along with Toy Story 2. Also on September 6, 2005, Toy Story also released on UMD video for PSP. Now, it was also labeled as the 10th anniversary edition, just like its DVD counterpart, but it only contained some of the content from the DVD. It did not include everything. Then it was released for the first time ever on Blu-ray. Let me try that again. Then it was made available for the first time on Blu-ray in a special edition combo pack, Blu-ray DVD combo pack, on March 23rd, 2010, along with Toy Story 2. Because the UMD can't handle everything. Correct. Anyway, correct. But I still love the UMD format. I should know. I did a whole episode about it. Anyway. There was a DVD-only re-release on May 11th, 2010 as well. And then another Ultimate Toy Box packaging combo pack was released with Toy Story 1, 2, and 3 as a Blu-ray DVD combo pack, or to be a little more specific, a Blu-ray 3D DVD. But like Scott the Woz said, what's stopping you from just downloading the movie online? Correct as well. Granted, I'm fucking inept when it comes to computers, so that's what's stopping me. Anyway, on November 1st, 2011, the 3 films were released on Blu-ray, DVD, or UMDs were great, but they were doomed from it. Correct. Anyway. But if you want to hear more about that, you can either watch the Scott the Woz video about that topic, or you can go back and watch my take. Cunt. Anyway. Then, on November 1st, 2011, the 3 films were released on Blu-ray 3D. 2 years after, or we can revisit it sometime, that too. Anyway. But we're not revisiting it without covering some other home video formats. Stay tuned. Anyway. And finally, oh my god, finally, on June 4th, 2019, the films were released on 4K Ultra HD for the first time ever. And in 2023, Toy Story 1 got a Disney 100 Blu-ray re-release. Oh my god. The longest we have probably ever damn yapped about one fucking movie. Why is Halloween 1 $20? Depends on what copy you're looking at. Because, there's different copies. Just what specific version? The DVD. Considering that you're Canadian, Canada, that's the only way I can answer that question. Just Canada. I was thinking you were looking at one of the Shout Factory Blu-ray or 4K releases, which those have a lot of content, so that I can justify for 20. But why the DVD is 20, can't tell you, other than Canada. Also, I was at the mall. Hang on. Also, I was at the mall yesterday, and Halloween 2 was $21. But Halloween 2 and 3 as a double feature was $6. I don't... No comment for that. I don't know how to comment on that. I just don't know. I don't know how to comment. Sorry. But yeah. Anyway. Of course, I have a copy of Toy Story to show. And it's what I personally consider to be the definitive release, the 10th Anniversary Edition DVD, released in 2005, of course. Also, H20 and Resurrection as a double feature was $30. I have that DVD. Nice. Anyway. Yeah. This is what I consider the definitive release. Sure, it might look better on Blu-ray. Sure, it might look kind of ugly in 4K. But this is the definitive release, to me. Although I will say, though, as much as I am very nostalgic for this cover, it's not my favorite for Toy Story, honestly. I don't know. I just would have preferred something either a bit more dynamic or even just the original theatrical poster. The 4 movie favorites. Yep, totally. Anyway. I don't know. I just would have preferred something a bit more either dynamic than this, or even if they had used the original theatrical poster, but this still looks fine. Anyway, 10th Anniversary Edition. 2-disc set. Disney Pixar Toy Story. Woody just playing with his Woody. Hot. DVD logo, product number. The back. Bonus features include the definitive home theater picture and sound experience, Disney Pixar's first ever DTS 5.1 audio track, newly remastered Dolby 5.1 EX track, mixed by 7-time Academy Award winner Gary Renstorm, or Rydstrom, I cannot read. Highest digital bit rate ever used for a Disney Pixar film. Hilarious deleted scenes. All new Legacy of Toy Story, please wait. All new Filmmakers Reflect, featuring Academy Award winning creator John Lasseter. Exclusive sneak peek at Pixar's next animated feature, Cars. Well, highest for 2005, correct. Anyway, sneak peek at Pixar's next animated feature, Cars. All new game, The Claw, and much more. This had a lot of stuff on it, like a lot. Yeah, 2005 DVD release. Anyway, disc 1 is, of course, the movie and bonus features and trailers. And disc 2 are your remaining bonus features, the literal mountain of bonus features. Show on camera, okay. Yep, I don't own this collection, but yep, just Batman 4 movie favorites. Four film favorites. Yep, Batman 4 film favorites. Super crusty and low resolution. Get crunk. Anyway. So I'm talking about those DVD styles. Are there any in America? Yes, quite a few. The three, the two, three, four movie packs, they're very much prevalent over here. You saw I had the Spy Kids 3 movie collection. You saw that, and that was put out by Lionsgate. I'm trying to think of any other examples. There's hundreds, thousands, millions of examples, but 4 movie packs are convenient. Actually, yeah, here's a good example. How could I forget? It's right in my eyesight. But here's a good example. Okay, yeah. How to Train Your Dragon 1 and 2. The Batman ones at least contain production notes as a special feature. Yep. This release was put out by 20th Century Fox. But what I like about this release is, you know, you're not missing any special features from either of the films. And it is literally just the original 2 discs inside. They didn't like cram them onto one disc. You're not missing anything. These are the same DVDs that were previously released. How to Train, that's epic, honestly. Yep. And those are the multi-packs that I like. The multi-packs that fun fact, I never seen that movie. I'm gonna pester you. Anyway, what I was saying. I have never seen How to Train. I'm gonna fucking pester you. Anyway, but these are the multi-packs that I like. The multi-packs that I like are the ones that, you know, are very... No, you ain't. Fuck you. Anyway, these are the multi-packs that I like. The ones that take up very little... I'm ready. No, you ain't. Anyway, these are the multi-packs that I like. The ones that take up very little space. You know, they're not any thicker than normal, and they just take the same discs that were already released, put them into one case with nothing missing. Convenient. Save shelf space. I like that. I also like when these multi-packs actually add content. Like if they give you like a exclusive bonus disc or something. Like, trying to think of one that did that, but the Batman one kind of has the same discs from the original DVD releases, just printed on double-sided. That is disgusting. Ew, nasty. But yeah, multi-pack DVDs are very much a thing over here. Multi-pack Blu-rays, even. Anyway, one that I actually do have, let me go grab it. Okay, this is another good example. Yeah, but it's better than the Scary Movie 4-pack where 1, 2, and 3 are on one. Ew, disgusting. Kill it with fire. Anyway, here's a good example while we're on the topic. Pokemon, the first movie, 2003. This is a Blu-ray 3-pack. Pokemon movie collection, 3 phenomenal adventures. Viz Media, who have the Pokemon... Yep, that's a terrible version. Yeah. Viz Media, who have the Pokemon rights, have been reissuing all the Pokemon films in this format. as these like Blu-ray multi-packs. Yeah, the spine just has all three of the titles. The back is very basic. Now, while I do like, I hate those simplified covers. Stay tuned. Anyway, while I am okay with owning this release, hate. Anyway, while I am okay with owning this release, there is one thing that I do not like. All three movies are crammed onto one disc. All three. Pokemon 1, 2, and 3. I have the original VHS of all three base. I will say, though, I'm not defending them doing this. I'm not defending them at all. But I'll let it slide for two reasons. Just two. Also, there's a definitive way to watch the first movie. Do tell. You watch the first 10 minutes of Mewtwo Returns, then watch the first movie. Yep. But stay tuned for when we eventually cover all of that. Okay. Just getting the funny image ready for tonight. Because, fun fact, the first movie cuts off Mewtwo's origin story, but Mewtwo Returns has it as a bonus feature. Yep. Correct. What does it say? Hang on. But we'll get to Pokemon, the first movie, on November 12th. Oh, no. Oh, that's going to be tricky. Fuck. Hope you're okay with November 12th being a double feature. Fuck. Hope you're ready. You already promised her. Yes, I did promise. Don't even get slick. I'm not getting slick. I'm not. It's just another movie shares the November 12th date. I'm just saying, hope you're okay with half and half. Pokemon, then, same episode, both get equal attention. I'm not getting slick. We're not doing that again. I'm fine with a double feature, but you have to make Pokemon the main feature. Good. Be warned, though, the double feature is going to be of the these don't belong in the same conversation variety. Anyway, hey, remember when this was about Toy Story? Okay, but yeah. But I'll let this slide for two reasons, just two. What is the other one? Let me finish this thought and then I'll say it. I was in the middle of a thought, then I'll say. But I'll let this slide because, one, while Blu-ray does still have picture compression, it's not as bad as DVD. Like, you put 3 movies on a DVD, it looks like shit. Blu-ray quality still takes a hit, but it's not nearly as noticeable. And the second reason why I'll let this slide is it's convenient if you're watching them back to back. Just stick with the DVDs of those 3 movies, by the way. And by the DVDs, I mean the original releases, not the ones now. Correct. Anyway, it's time for the funny image. Here's the funny image. Be warned, it's a lot of reading. Here are your names. Mr. Fresh, Mr. Shock, Mr. Plump, Mr. Calm, and Mr. Fack. Or Fat. The dick image. Show us a deep hit. No. That's something I'd expect out of Spider before you. If you ask me, I think everybody in this theater is horny, especially you. Stay tuned for when we cover the Simpsons movie, assuming we haven't already. I'm actually starting to forget what we have and have not. Anyway, though. Okay, but back. The Simpsons movie on the big screen. Anyway. Okay, but yeah, double packs. Alright, now let's get back to Toy Story. Is Toy Story a great movie? Yes. Is Toy Story a good movie? Yes. Do I love Toy Story? Yes. My aunt has a copy where it says, on the big screen. That's just the movie. In, like, the actual dialogue in the movie is movie on the big screen, but on the DVD menu, it's on the small screen. There's no, like, alternate copy trickery. You're just thinking of the DVD menu versus the movie. Not television versions say on the small screen. Well, I wouldn't know because I've never seen the television version. I wouldn't know because I've never seen the television version. Love those sirens outside. Okay, but yeah. But yeah, Toy Story is a great movie. I shouldn't even have to say it. Yeah, Toy Story is a 100. Honestly, yeah, it's probably a 100 out of 10. Big time. And I'm not even joking. Neither am I. It really is a 100 out of 10. I really can't think of very many problems with it. It's just a great movie all around. In fact, really, like, I would call it a desert island movie, meaning if you were, yeah, sure, there's times where the animation is dated, all of the humans and Scud too, but keep in mind this was 1995, yeah. But it was a great movie, all around. Andy Andy looks weird but fine. Sid looks fine too, yeah. Everyone else, however, anyway. I'm terrified to know what I'm terrified to know what Sid's dad's face looks like. Yeah, Andy's mom, yeah. I love how all the other kids at Andy's birthday party are just identical clones of Andy. Because once you see it, you can't unsee it. Andy's mom is a smash. What the fuck won't you smash? Anyway, but yeah. But yeah, Toy Story is a 100 out of 10. Andy invited Andy and Andy and... Yep. Alright, it's getting a little hot and toasty in here. Look, there's a nice little one over there. Screaming intensified. Yeah. Turns the print. That's one of those that's so simple yet effective. And the best part is we never do find out what that comically large present was. Because... Yeah, ooh, a puppy. Yeah. Oh yeah, and something I do... Comically long. Well, yeah, comically long. But we never do find out what that comically long present was. And honestly, I think that's actually hysterical. Best part is, they were moving, so why would they need something astronomically? Let's talk about our favorite moments in the film. Number one, all of them. No. Okay. I know this is going to seem so damn obvious, but I think some of my favorite moments in Toy Story are honestly when Woody or Buzz. Let me try that again. I honestly think some of my favorite moments in Toy Story are just when Woody and Buzz are just absolutely going at it with each other. Oh yeah, like I know early story reel Woody was an absolute dick, but this is the kind of snarky Woody that I love. Like Toy Story 1 Jealous of Buzz Woody is like legit funny. Like he's snarky, but he's not just an unapologetic dick to everyone. He's sarcastic, but you don't want him strung up by jumper cables. That and just the entire gas station fight is just peak comedic timing. Just peak comedy. 1 minute you're defending the whole galaxy, but suddenly you find yourself sucking down the Gargillion with Marie Antoinette and her little sister. Don't you get it? You see the hat? I am Mrs. Nesbit. God. If that's not an accurate portrayal of my mental breakdowns, I don't know what is. But yeah. Yeah. I think you had enough tea for today. Let's get you out of here, but just that whole scene. Oh, look, it's Peter Parker. Murderer? Look, it's Peter Parker. Penis Parker. Slinky. I swear, Tom Holland looks younger and younger year after year. Okay, shit. Let me get that 0.5. Let me get son of a bitch. Well, you know what? That's still funny. Actually, I think that might be a little funnier than I'm Woody. Howdy, howdy, howdy. I think it's criminal that the Howdy Shark never appeared again. Not just, I think it's absolutely criminal that the Howdy Shark just never appeared ever again. Yeah. That's loud. Oh. Guys, Woody is riding RC and Buzz is with him. Hot. I got a. Yep. Oh. Okay, I'll save this till the end. This has nothing to do with Toy Story, but this did just catch my eye. I'll save it till the end. I just ruined the quote for you. Ruined or enhanced? I'll let you be the judge of that. Ruined or enhanced? Anyway, but yeah, Toy Story is just a great movie. My apology, Woody and Buzz having a threesome with RC. I'm just gonna. Guys, Woody is riding RC and Buzz is with him. not funny at all. Attach that to the tweet, okay. There we go. Anyway, but yeah, Toy Story is a great movie. Guys, look, Woody and Buzz is coming up fast. Oh my god. Anyway, thanks. But yeah, Toy Story is a great movie. You are a toy. Yeah. But yeah, Toy Story is just a great movie. Um, I'm not saying this like I'm done talking about it. I just can't think of anything else to add without talking about. I would talk about, the sequels, but we'll save that for another time. Or James telling you, you are a boy. I'm fucking. Just. Anyway. Okay, anyway, but yeah, I really can't add much of anything else to the overall discussion of Toy Story. I would talk about the sequels, but we'll save that for another time. We'll talk about Toy Story 2, 3, etc. sometime in the future. Hello. Okay. But again, we'll talk about the Toy Story sequels and the shorts sometime in the foreseeable future. Can we talk about how they made a toy of Woody's laughing face? Oh, yeah. That lovely toy that I swear will just forever be a meme. I want it same. Same. Perv Woody. Yep. Woody playing with his Woody while other Woodies watch with wood interest. Yeah. Alright, I think. Let's talk about how sometimes Woody is voiced by Jim Henson. Ah, yeah, that happens. Quite a bit, actually. Specifically, Jim Hanks, who is Tom's brother, voices Woody for toys slash merchandise, as well as shorts. Yeah, shorts. Although I think recently, yeah, Jim Hanks. Yeah, Jim Hanks's voice is slightly higher than Tom's. He voiced him at the beginning of Buzz Lightyear Star Command. Correct. Correct. Honestly, the opening of that movie is nuts. I think the entirety of Buzz Lightyear of Star Command just is nuts. They prepare to watch a VHS of the movie that they're literally in. But we'll find out more about Buzz Lightyear of Star Command in the foreseeable future. They never did that, yep. Oh, wait. Jesus Christ. But what they missed was a post-credit scene of their thoughts. They never did that, yep. I need to finish this soon because my head is just on fire. Yeah. Okay, but... Okay, I think I'm about out of Toy Story related thoughts for tonight. I don't mean that in a bad way. I just think I'm about out of... Oh, wait, what does it say? They did a CGI intro where the toys prepare to watch the movie, but not a post-credit scene. Yep. Which I don't get why they didn't, but they just didn't. Let me put all this away. We can talk about Toy Story treats if we have time. I mean, we have a little bit of time. We don't have a lot of time, but we have a little bit of time. That was attached to the first film, yeah. Let me put these all back where they go. Oh, there it is. There we go. Okay. Sorry about that. Yeah, Toy Story treats were short. Okay. Now, I'm not going to talk about all of them in great detail. And I'm not going to describe what happens in each of them, but yeah. The Toy Story treats, well, to quote John Lasseter and what's his face, so you remember the Toy Story treats? Were those like the little candy bars you get with Buzz and Woody on them? No. Now you can just talk about how they work. Yeah. The Toy Story treats were a bunch of shorts that aired on ABC shortly after the first film released, specifically during commercial breaks on ABC. So they were really less shorts and more so just bumpers for the network, but I think they're pretty fun. I think, they're not, the best Toy Story material out there. They're not the flashiest, but they're really fun. They're really funny. Some I like more than others, but for what they are, I think they are pretty funny. The one fun fact, the one where Woody dreams of his head and Buzz's being switched was originally a deleted scene. I think I knew that, but I don't know for sure. Anyway. Alright. Now. Okay, but that's basically the extent of the Toy Story treats. Short, sweet, to the point little vignettes. Continue. Okay. But yeah, the Toy Story treats. They were basically just short little vignettes that aired on ABC. The original TikTok. Pretty much. Like, what was your favorite one? God, I forget the name. For the record, I forget the name of it, but it's the one where they basically... My favorite would probably have to be the one where they basically run into fast food kids' meal versions of themselves. And I'm not confusing that with the later short Small Fry. This predates that. But one of the shorts, they run into fast food kids' meal versions of themselves. Yeah, it predicted and predated, but yeah. And my favorite thing about it is how it just has the most nothing ending. Like, you think they're gonna get into a feud with each other, but no. It's just like, so that's it, pretty much. One day we should talk about the Toy Story Shorts trilogy. Agree. All right. I think we've yabbered on about Toy Story long enough. As much as I would love to keep going for another hour, let's not. I got time alright, but I don't have that much time. Just looking down here, looking at this shelf down here. Oh, wait. Hawaiian Vacation, Toy Story of Terror, Small Fry. Wait, that's full. Oops. Quadrilogy. Alright, 1 second here. Just looking. Okay, yeah, there it is. Okay. Yep. Okay, there it is. Alright, just seeing if I had some. Do the tacky dance followed by bending over. Well, I can't do it in one continuous motion, but okay. First, we do the tacky. Then, we bend the over. And I'm pretty sure my back just popped. Good, yeah. Okay, I think we've rambled on about Toy Story long enough. Kind of wish we had more of an audience for this one, but it's also nice to do these kind of simpler one-on-one shows. One second. Read. I don't see anything else. If there was anything else you said, YouTube might have deleted it. Otherwise, if you mean read good, I did. You deserved it. Okay, no. Oh. Anyway, alright. I think we've rambled on about Toy Story long enough. By the way, let's do this for 40 minutes. No, actually, we do not have that much time. Sorry to disappoint. We have time, alright, but we don't have 40 minutes time. There are very few requests that I will deny, but attempts to stretch the show out for long as hell are one of them. Can you elaborate further? Not quite, because there is one last thing I want to say. One last thing. One last. Sometimes, if I'm not able to secure the topic, okay, let me rephrase that. Sometimes, if I'm not able to secure a copy of whatever I'm talking about prior to doing it, I'll have a backup plan. So sometimes if I'm not able to do a stream about this, I'll go with the backup plan. Now, I'm going to make a deal / proposition. If I cannot find a copy of Kangaroo Jack by tomorrow, I'll go with a backup plan. What will the backup plan be? Stay tuned. It's a certain movie I think would be fun to talk about, but also a certain movie that might get me canceled. You can order one. thanks for giving me that option. Either way, we'll find out what the hell we're doing tomorrow. If that's the case, you can delay it. I'll figure it out. You'll find out tomorrow morning. Or really tomorrow when I get up. Yeah. Just when I get up, you'll find out. I got hours to figure it out. Oh, by the way, go ahead. Ignore this going on. But go right ahead. Oh. Kangaroo Jack feels like what PG actually used to be. I have not seen Kangaroo Jack in its entirety, but you're not wrong. From what little I have seen, just from what little I have seen, you're not wrong. Anyway, though. Alright, but you'll figure... Oh. I said a hop. I said a hip hop, a hippie to the hop. Yep. That's the song from the hit film Kangaroo Jack. Okay, but yeah. No idea if that's for sure what we're doing tomorrow. You'll find out tomorrow. As for potential other topics, you'll find out. Will I elaborate further? Better question, do I wish I would elaborate further about... Oh, Jackie Legs in the animated film is dummy thick. Well, I've seen the animated film, and I can confirm that. Actually, I'm a little glad that we did not have any other audience members, because, oh my god, imagine being me and saying that an animated kangaroo is thick. Will I elaborate further, though? No, because I've said enough. The animated film is better. Considering that I've actually seen the animated film, you're not wrong. But anyway, that's all the time we have for tonight. Shorter than usual. I'm impressed. But always remember, eat your cereal, but the original is more memorable. I'll take your word for it. Eat your cereal. Eat your cereal. Go to bed. To be continued. God made you special. He loves you very much. If you do drugs, you go to hell before you die. Wait, okay. Why do you have a fucking pompadour like Elvis? I was just messing with my hair. But if that's too distracting... There we go. Fixed it. Anyway, if you do drugs, you go to hell before you die. Good night, and have a day.